What is happening, team? I'm Morgs.
I'm Shah.
And together, we're out here living.
On this week's episode, we enter Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, I smashed it. Our first non-EU country.
Getting up close and personal with the most beautiful waterfalls.
Dining on Bosnians' floating restaurants.
And walking through a war tunnel that was built just over 20 years ago.
Wild camping in their national parks.
So here you have it, our first week in Bosnia.
Let's go!
So we arrived into Bosnia today and we just had dinner down at this floating restaurant down this way, and we were sitting right there. So beautiful.
Good morning!
Morning!
Day 2 in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We had our first night of wild camping in the Una National Park, which was a success. We have actually set a challenge for ourselves for the whole 2 weeks in Bosnia to not pay for a single campsite.
Should be actually pretty interesting because freedom camping here is allowed, so we're going to try and sort of see if we can go the whole time. Try to find some showers as well.
Yeah. Well, the one that we stayed at last night was by the river as well, so it wasn't bad for a first night. I think we can do better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And this morning, so we're at the Strbacki Buk Waterfalls. So they're in the national park, 25 metres high, and it cost us 16 BAM to get in, which is about €8. They actually go whitewater rafting down it, so if you can see on the videos, it'd be pretty madness and pretty freak, I reckon. But I think we're going to go try do some whitewater rafting in Bosnia, so that's what it's to go off of. It should be an interesting time.
You've never done whitewater rafting before?
Terrifying. Today we are off to check out another waterfall, and then we're going to the Pillar Lakes later on to sort of in the centre of Bosnia to see what it's about. So check it out. Let's go.
Hi.
Showing us to the waterfall.
Let's go. And here behind us we have the great Una waterfall, or Martin Ford waterfall. But look at it! Imagine whitewater rafting down that one.
So we've made it to a spot for day 2. Hopefully we're still actually allowed to stay here, and we'll update in the morning. So we survived night 2, and as you can see we've hid Margie over in the bush over there just because we're quite far in the open, so now we're stealthy. Just kidding, we're still out in the open. So yesterday was chaotic, to say the least. We probably had a few things happen. We started off, data ran out. We got told we were buying a sim that was like 50 gigs worth of data. I don't even think it was 1 gig worth of data. So
yeah, data is data.
yeah, data.
In case you're wondering.
We also thought the Margie was having a bit of van troubles. We had a light come on, it was vibrating, so we went and got that checked out, and they were really helpful.
Yeah, they did it all for free, pumped up our left tyre and said that it was all equal again, which was nice. So yeah. The people here have been really friendly, like the majority of them. It's quite funny like how many looks we've been getting at the registration plate from the UK. Everywhere
you go.
Yeah, like you really do stick out like a sore thumb in Bosnia, but yeah, it is quite cool. It's definitely a learning experience, like we're out of our comfort zone.
We had last night, because we were doing that wild camping challenge, we found this really nice spot. We were pumped for it, and then a guy came up and told us we had to pay 10 marks for it, which like normally we would be stoked with. It's about €5. But because of the challenge, we had to move on to find another spot.
Yeah, we're actually at the spot now because it's close to the Pyramid of Sun, which we're going to go check out. And it's got all these poochies around. You can probably hear them barking, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't realise that we were parked at the top of a church, and there were 5 prayers going on throughout the day. So
it's like a Muslim church, so apparently they, like we were unaware, but they pray at different times, and the first one was at 4 AM or 5 AM this morning over loudspeakers. So
yeah, bit of a different experience waking up to a prayer.
Well, today we have to check out those pyramids, like Shah said. They're a bit controversial, apparently, these Bosnian pyramids, but let's see how they go, eh?
People say they're not actually pyramids, but it definitely looks like a pyramid.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Not having a good Tuesday. What do you think to that one?
I'm wondering if we got the translation right on that one. We have no idea where this is taking us right now. What is that lizard?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, yes, so we'll just go around. So we're not sure. So that may be the pyramid. Yeah, so there it is. One of the pyramids.
Bosnian pyramid.
So behind us here, we've got one of the 4 pyramids of the region.
Yeah, not sure which one it is. The walk's been pretty confusing, like navigating where, like, what pyramid is what.
Yeah, we kind of just went through a bush, like no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and saw that crazy lizard, which
Yeah.
was pretty cool. Apparently they say the pyramids are more than 35,000 years old, which is older than
Yeah, they
the
reckon
Egyptian ones.
it's older than the Egyptian ones. So there it is, behind us.
Can I touch it?
There you go, left, I reckon. No, that's your right. Go left. Keep going.
You going left?
Yeah, down. Woo!
So you're probably wondering how, if we're wild camping, how we're like functioning with a toilet. We actually have a porta potty, and we've managed to find somewhere to empty it. Lovely, I know. At an auto camp. So yeah, Morgs is getting ready to do that now. Mission empty porta potty started. I think it might be the coolest porta potty emptier I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Go on.
Especially important for pink eye protection. So last night was night 4 of our wild camping challenge, and we parked over here by the 4-star hotel.
I felt every one of those 4 stars from that lovely hotel coming through to the van. So close.
Sneakily parked there, which was great. Originally we were parked all the way over here, but Google Maps sort of told us that that's the Shadowlands, and we definitely shouldn't park there or else we'll get robbed, so we decided not to park there. And then this morning we've sneakily parked behind us here. It just moved so we didn't get fined or charged or anything. And the reason we parked here is because we're off. There's a winter Olympics bobsled, like abandoned track, so we're going to go check that out this morning.
Hi, little friend.
Oh,
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
so this spot here was used during the 1984 Winter Olympics, and this is the old abandoned bobsled site. It also, I believe, in the Bosnian War. Became sort of an important part for the Bosnian Serbian army as like an artillery base. So, a bit spooky, to be fair, but pretty cool. So we're just about to enter the War Tunnel Museum in Sarajevo.
Yeah, it's spelled like Sarajevo, but we think it's Sarajevo. Yeah. But what makes Bosnia really special is that they obviously had the war only 20 years ago, and this war tunnel museum allows you to walk through one of the tunnels that were built by the civilians and soldiers. That's over 800 meters long. They're really good just to really try and understand what they went through and get a bit of history. But yeah, let's walk through.
Nice. They were building those tunnels 24 hours a day, and like shelling was going on all the time over the top.
I'd be so interested to know how long it took them to do that, because that tunnel was done to such a good level. Yeah.
Seeing the videos of it all and stuff, it's crazy really.
While we just got an orange helmet on our heads.
Yeah.
Doesn't compare.
We hope you enjoyed our first week in Bosnia.
Wild camping definitely wasn't as easy as we thought, but challenge accepted because we're here for another week.
So follow along for week 2 as we enter southern Bosnia.
Let's get it!
Let's get it!